Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Just want to focus in on the fan here. What I did was I've been getting some comments on my videos that the fans are making a lot of noise and through the vibration and whatever. So as you can see, wherever my finger is, come on, right up there, I added some of this bubble wrap material, which is all I had around the tiny house, and it seemed to quiet the fans down perfectly. You probably could notice you don't hear that rattling metal on metal with the hooks. So that's a little insulation. Now this one back here that I just showed on camera is a little bit uglier than this guy, my first one, because the one back there needs a little trimming. This guy doesn't look half bad. It seemed to hold out fairly well. Come on, you can do it, camera. There you go. So I just kind of wrapped it around the hook and went from there. Temperature wise, I'll give you the date in here on my cell phone. Friday, July 12th, 1:50 p.m. I just got back from a job. I was planning to be here all day, and I will be here all day because I got a ton of work to do at the tiny house. 79 Fahrenheit outside, 50% humidity, 78.2 Fahrenheit inside, 61% humidity. Or it is 25.7 Celsius inside or 26.1 outside. I'm probably going to shut my windows because it's a little muggy, or I'm going to shut them a crack. I got some interesting news going on, guys. I was contacted by somebody to take a tour of the tiny house. Now, normally I don't do that, except this person is offering to buy the off-grid tiny house from me. I'm not going to tell you amounts or anything yet because nothing's set in stone. He's coming here on a Sunday, so this weekend, 2 days from now, and you guys know how messy the tiny house is. So you know I gotta bust my butt to get things tidied up so at least they can walk around and stuff like that. So I'm not moving a ton of stuff, but what does this mean for me, the off-grid tiny house, and everything like that? Doesn't mean anything till the cash is in my bank account. If this guy is serious about what he wants to offer for the tiny house. So I don't want you guys to panic, say, oh my god, Rob, you're not going to be around and not making videos anymore. No, I'm going to still do that. And depending on what happens this Sunday, I'll let you guys know what's exactly happening. Because this is a serious choice. If the guy offers me a decent amount of money, I will definitely do it. And the reason is, you guys know, if you've been following me for a long time, this was my very first attempt at building a tiny house. And I thought I did a decent job because I had super low budget doing this job, guys. Super low budget. And it's a shame YouTube really didn't promote me properly, and I guess my channel is kind of one of those channels that are off to the wayside and not very popular, but that's the way it is. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, and it's pretty sad actually. I've been following my YouTube statistics for this month, and man, I don't know if I'm gonna make much money this month, but luckily I have awesome Patreon people that are supporting the Off-Grid Tiny House, and you guys I will get all the information from me first on what I'm going to decide to do, what's happening. So if you guys want to get the heads up on everything going on with my channel, make sure you become a Patreon member. All you got to do is go to my main YouTube channel right now. It's on the right hand side. It says support me on Patreon. Click on that link. Sign up, make an account, sign up. It's only $1 a month. You get early access to all my stuff, ad free, and you get a credit in all my future videos. Pretty simple. Now, the credit is only good as long as you stay subscribed on Patreon, obviously, right? Because I had a few members that supported me in the beginning, and then I guess they got hard times themselves and ran out of money, so I had to cut them out of the credits. But I did put them up until time being and whatever. So don't panic, guys. Rob's not going anywhere. And actually, if YouTube continues to treat my channel like garbage, I may even lean towards totally being on Patreon fully, just for my awesome Patreon members, and then just use YouTube as a hosting service, basically. But yeah, YouTube, man, they're rough. They're getting bad. But luckily, Trump's got the big powwow going on as we speak, with all the members of people getting censored, high up people getting censored, and oh boy, big tech's in trouble, big time. So they'll probably be broken up in antitrusts easily, because there's so much evidence of them doing it. It's ridiculous. And hey, if they want to lose their company and money and jobs, that's up to them. But anyway, don't panic, guys. I'm gonna shoot another section of this video. Actually, no, I'm gonna just keep going. It's the best way to do it. So let me grab the camera, because I'm gonna be sitting. I'm gonna sit down and get a nice talk going with you guys. Okay. Now the gentleman, I'm not gonna name names or anything, because there's people online that are crazy, and I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, it's a young couple, newly married, I guess, and they have their first baby. They are interested in purchasing the tiny house for whatever, probably to live off the grid and save a ton of money raising their kid, and I don't blame them. That sounds like an awesome way to live. If things go through and I'm able to help them with that, and they come up with the money to purchase the tiny house, then I will definitely do that. Now, I'm going to talk about this. What are you going to do without a tiny house, Rob? What's going to happen to your channel? Well, we're going to find, you guys on Patreon are going to find out first. I will release everything to you guys exclusively, and then YouTube will catch up after the fact. One thing a few things I want to go over. Depending on what this couple offers me for the tiny house, and I want to be clear, these people contacted me, so apparently they like what I'm doing with the tiny house. They want to come for a tour, and that doesn't mean money's in the bank, guys. They want to see the tiny house. They want to see if they can work it into whatever they want, and so on and so forth. Now, I have been stupidly busy lately. I'm almost running out of making YouTube videos for you guys. That's why you guys have probably seen me all quiet on I've been pretty quiet on Patreon, with video uploading and stuff. But this video and more are coming. So I got a lot going on. Work has picked up. For the last 2 weeks, I worked non-stop, even Sundays, and I've made enough money to pay for the family trip already. And the summer's not over yet. It's only early July, right? So that's a bonus. Now, as per the plans for the tiny house. The tiny house, my last big plan was to get a battery bank system and get, you know, totally off the grid and move in here. But now with this new event, these people want to come and they're serious. They're driving from a fair distance away, and they seem to want the tiny house. So I sent them pictures, and they have the link to the YouTube, and they want to come down. And I'm not going to discuss price or anything until, you know, that's all. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. They might look and walk away, and I'm just talking here. This is nothing. But anyway, I will be right back, and I'm going to go over a lot more here with you guys. What's going to happen to the off-grid tiny house in more detail. So we'll see you guys just back here in a tad bit.